But you don't know this virus. It's new, it's different. It mutates and goes in different directions with a different strain of itself. So whether I'm present or absent, the Executive Council of the Nation of Islam must call our scientists. Come and let's sit down. Our virologists, our epidemiologists, those of us who know the science. We cannot let them bring anything to us that we don't dissect.
Cannot let them bring anything to us that we are not willing to dissect.
Now listen, play around. I was about to press on it again.
Rewind.
Oh my God. All right, listen. All right, welcome, everyone. Thursday Talks. I tell you, family, I just have to, every Thursday it's always something. So I just want to tell you before we even get started, just don't ruin your laptop at the last minute.
Not that. Don't do that. Not the one
Don't
you
do
use
that.
to go live. Not that one. No.
Don't do that. Anyway, welcome into the audience. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum to our Muslim family. Just welcome you in. Just remember, like I said, it's the beginning of the hour. But go grab a friend. Go grab auntie, uncle, T, Tia. No matter who else you got, bring them in because it's going to be a good show tonight. Always wanting to thank the 7th Region Coalition Foot Team on the ground. We got content, we got challenges, family, just like everybody other family. But listen, we hold it down. We do what we do. We try to make, what is it? An orange juice out of oranges or lemon out of lemonade. You know how that those things
that's
go.
non-alcoholic. We're making it.
Yeah, exactly. We will make it. But anyway, thanking them. Thanking us, our small little team. We're small, but I always say that we're big, right? So, we do always our best. Remember, we tell everyone this is a labor of love. Indeed. We don't get paid for what we do. We're just trying to get out the information and make sure that you understand what's being given, decoding what's in the news, right? Because we all know how news has been, used in so many different ways. And really bringing you solutions, right? So it's about bringing the issues, decoding the issues, the news and everything else, bringing you solutions. We've had some wonderful guests this last couple of weeks and in the past. So if you haven't, please go onto our Facebook page and go scroll down. Like I always say, scroll down
all there
or scroll up, right? You will find a plethora of information that is useful. And it's still useful that you can share to, one, educate yourself and possibly save a loved one, right? Yes. So either way, I'm your sister Michelle. I'm your moderator for this evening. I love to have fun with this.
Hostess of the mostest, y'all. Give Sister Michelle that
love. So listen, I'm going to hand it off to Brother Lau, to introduce our beautiful team. We do our little rounds, But anyway, I'm going to hand up
there you go.
There you go. You got it. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Mighty sister Michelle Muhammad. And you indeed are the hostess with the mostest, family.
Absolutely.
And I look, I just got to digress just for a second. I don't know how many times our sister has faced a challenge that stood in a way of what we...
There's a challenge right there.
For you. All this motivation, inspiration.
You froze up for a moment.
Always overcomes it. There we, okay.
Praise be to Allah, Brother Lau.
She overcomes it. So praise be to Allah. So assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Praise the Lord to my Christian brothers and sisters. Umgawa Black Power to my Black revolutionaries and to all peace and freedom loving people across the land. We welcome you into this beautiful, beautiful time with the 7th Region Coalition. And tonight's a special evening. So turn your lights down a little bit low, not too low, but just turn them down a little bit low.
Right.
calm yourself down. I know you had a hectic day. I know all of that. I know. And then gather the family around peaceably right now. I know you used to yelling at them and all of that, but peaceably. Special program tonight. So the 7th Region Coalition, we just want to remind you, dear family, that we're like that lighthouse.
Right.
Guiding that ship through those treacherous waters when it's dark and when it's dangerous. But you got a light here in the 7th Region Coalition. And I'm looking at some of that light right now, be getting some of that light tonight, dear family, and prayerfully spreading some of that light. I ain't going to say this little light of mine. I'm going to let it shine, but you get the point.
Right.
I already said it though, right?
Well, you did say it, but might as well.
So praise be to Allah. Very, very needed and powerful program internally tonight, dear family. So get your mind right and get ready. And to help you do that, you know, we have a sister here who definitely, whether it's gloves on or whether it's gloves off, she's going to tell it like a TI is, but she also loves you just like her leader, teacher, and God.
Absolutely.
Sister Khalila Muhammad.
Sister Khalila.
Hit right. There it is. See,
Absolutely.
That one.
There you go.
In the most holy name of God, the beneficent, the merciful, always bearing witness that there is no God but He, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to all praises are due. And we can never thank him enough for his divine intervention in our affairs, as well as bringing us the foundation of the Nation of Islam, which is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, our
come on.
It's honestly, there's no words to describe the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah.
I don't know a better word, but a foundation of divine peace, freedom, justice, and equality.
I think you just described it.
Right. Because it's not a word, it's a lifestyle, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And then to usher him into a man that he poured everything into. And he's right now today giving us divine purpose, divine light, divine reflection, and divine understanding. And that's our Father, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I greet you all in the greeting words of peace in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Sister Khalila
You know,
Muhammad.
the reason why I started off with that is because without those three men, there would not be a Khalila Muhammad.
It wouldn't be no 7 Region Coalition, I can tell you that.
It won't
Pretty
be
much.
It won't be, these handsome brothers and these beautiful sisters. It won't be none of that.
Hey,
Right.
I got handsome.
You're my brother. So we have to be mindful and give thanks to who laid the foundation and who sacrificed their lives right now to this day, making us who we are as a coalition.
Say that.
Come on now.
Flowers while you live. Right?
Credit where
Got to. I can never be a Khalila without the Master Farad Muhammad. I can never be a Khalila without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I can never, ever be a Khalila without the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
That's right.
So our topic is unplugging. We don't have anything. We don't have no talking points. We don't have this. We're unplugging.
right, and you got that brother down there too, though, Sis Khalila.
Right. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I'm getting to you, but we're gonna go and unplug, and we're going to tell you why. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the baton.
There it is. Look at it. You got. Look at
There you go. Look at it.
Whoa!
Look at it.
That was almost perfect, man. Ooh.
Usually I'm like this, but
That
tonight I'm
was
gonna be like this.
That was our most perfect baton pass so far, family. That one right there.
In the name of the one God who bears many names, some know him as Jah, others know him as Jehovah, others know him as Dios, some know him as Bon Dieu, some know him as Olobdumare. Whatever name you call the Creator, call on him. We, as followers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, refer to the Divine Supreme Being as Allah. But it doesn't matter what name we call on him, just call on him and make him the centerpiece of all of your activity, day in and day out. And you'll see he will bless you and he will guide you in the right direction always. Dear family, I'd like to greet you in peace. Shalom, Hotep, Abaragani, Buenos Dias, Sakpase, of course, Assalamu Alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Mighty brother Tony
All
Muhammad.
right.
And I look forward to this program tonight because all of us, to one degree or another, we need to unplug. Unplugging from all the stress that we're experiencing at our jobs, unplugging from all the misinformation and all the stress that we experience in media, unplugging from all the stress that we experience from, I'm going to say, sometimes from one another, because all of us are going through this experience together. So how do we unplug? We're going to go into this program tonight, and we pray that what we share with the viewing audience and participating audience, that it could be of benefit to you in some type of way.
But brother Tony, in order for us to share it, though, you folk out there, y'all got to do your job. You heard Sister Michelle gave you clear instructions, family. She gave you clear. Let people know. Like, share right now. Trust me, you do not want somebody's blood on your hands because you didn't give them what they needed when they needed it. So get your people right now. Like, share, like. And as our sister Kalila say, even if you don't like it, share it anyway.
well, like Sister Kalila says, they're not doing nothing, right?
You mean it, Sister Kalila? They couldn't hear you say that.
All right, listen.
You still muted.
Oh wait,
Kalila.
I
had to put my son, he waving at me. You know, I have to wave. I'm like, all right. Yes. Right. Again, yeah. They ain't doing nothing.
They ain't doing nothing. All right, so let's get into it, family. Topic number 1, creating opportunities from the pandemic. Let's talk about that. Who wants to start about because you know how I feel about creating opportunities. I mean, we were just having this discussion amongst ourselves and just saying how important it is because the way things are coming down, rolling down a hill, is rolling down pretty fast.
Right.
And some of us, out in the audience, may be having a situation where they may be being faced with either having to create an opportunity for themselves to keep money coming in, or having to deal with the real issue that's at hand right now about jobs being threatened and taken away and people being laid off with no pay. I mean, it is absolutely collapsing in front of us. So let's talk about it.
Right.
Creating opportunities, looking for opportunities, and where can people find opportunities?
Sister Michelle, as I was listening to you go through that, it took me back to the beginning of the shutdown. And I remember those divine words from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan that told us to hold place in our chambers. And if we remember, let's go back even a little bit before the pandemic, when many of us were talking about how we need to spend more time with our family. We talk about how we need to invest more in self-care and all the opportunities of things we wanted in our life. We said we didn't have the time to do. And then we were blessed with time to do it.
Right.
Mhm.
or we were cursed because of the messaging that was coming about pandemic, pandemic, pandemic. But look at
Right.
opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. So I'll just say quickly, in your own household family, there's an opportunity to get closer to your children,
Right.
to your spouse, to mend broken relationships. There's an opportunity for you to put together that divine business plan that you've been putting on the shelf for
Come
all of these
on.
years.
That's right.
There's a time for you for all of that self care that you've been neglecting, whether you said you wanted to lose weight, gain strength, get in shape, you wanted to learn how to cook, you wanted to teach somebody how to do something. Brothers and sisters, there is a plethora of opportunity in this divine time that God has given us to reassess our lives, our relationships. So I just share that. And I'd like to hear from some of you all because I know we've created many things. Matter of fact, look at this right here. The Seventh Region Coalition is a creation out of an opportunity from the pandemic.
Come
So
on
there's
now.
many, many opportunities, family, for us to take a look at what we could be doing.
Mm.
Belial, the amount of broadcasts online, because all of our attention is online and social media now, the amount of increase in broadcasts has gone up tremendously. The amount of small businesses has increased tremendously as well. It was recorded that in 2020, these are just official accounts. These are not. This does not include people who have unofficial businesses, but the amount of small businesses um, increased by 3%. And now between 2017 and 2020, as we see things have been unraveling more and more since 2017, small businesses have increased to 7% here in this country. And we're going to see the increase because people are leaving their jobs because of mandates. They're not taking anymore. A lot more people are Ubering, taking
Right.
on Uber. I myself, I got presented with numerous teaching opportunities, which I don't have to go to a physical building or
Mhm.
travel the country in order to teach a seminar or do anything like that. Everything is on Zoom. And at one point, I was teaching so much through Zoom that I was about to make up a song. I was about to go. All I want to do is I'm a zoom, 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 and a zoom, zoom. Yeah,
Somebody
Lord.
beat you to it.
I know, right?
Somebody beat you to it,
Hope it
brother.
wasn't
They made a whole lot of money
juvenile.
off it too, brother. Beat you to it.
Oh my God. But
uh,
also too, oh, go ahead, Brother Tony.
no, no, no. I was just gonna say that things being done on an independent level has been on an increase, and things
Yes.
online has been on an increase. And so I encourage anyone that is looking to break free from their traditional job. Right now, it looks like this is the time to look into some very viable opportunities.
But
Please
guess
succeed.
what though? Hey, don't do like Roro and Poo Poo and them did though.
No,
They
no,
took it, they took
no.
negative advantage of the pandemic, and
Mm.
now they got these things in front of their face called bars, and they
Right.
Okay,
can't
stop with those PPP loans. But
they
listen
can't
now,
spend their money.
listen. Now, this is real talk from a real business perspective. If you have a talent that you have, whether it's cooking, whether it's baking, whether it's an administrator, whether it's a customer service rep, there are so many opportunities out there where you can find, like, they'll hire you as a contractor,
That's right.
which means that it's your own business. You're a 1099. You can open up your own business, and you can really employ your services to others for a particular price. Or some companies will bring you on as a 1099, and through their platform will allow you to work in different capacities. So it's not hard, family.
Right.
If wherever you are in your states, all you have to do is find out how to do the business. It's not difficult, I
Right.
promise you. You do not have to go through a lot, and it doesn't cost much. And
Right.
all you need to do is find those. You do your research, and if you go to sometimes into your local chamber of commerce,
Yes.
or your small business administration,
Yes.
they have
SBA.
all these exactly. They have all these
Mhm.
opportunities for small businesses. And I encourage you, it really doesn't take much. It really takes some determination, some patience, some thoroughness. It takes consistency to do it, because your other choice is going to go get an inoculation. So if you're in a predicament where you don't have any other choices, that might be the choice that you. And some of these things that are out there, you can get up and running with just a laptop, right? Sister Kim and Faith.
And Faith.
Right, a laptop, a headset, a quiet place in your house, some internet, and a few other things, and that's all you need. And if you make 20, 30,000, 40,000 in the first year, alhamdulillah, that means that you're not on the street. You might not be able to pay all your bills, but at least you'll be able to pay the bill that allows you to stay in your house.
That's right. Sister
Right?
Kalila, didn't you start some enterprising things?
I did. I did. You know, and the beautiful thing about it is I had a boutique. It was a storefront. And due to the pandemic, I had to shut it down, amongst other things that were not allowing me to be flexible to where I will be able to open it up. And I have a 9 to 5 as well. So go figure, right? How was Kalila doing that, right? But what happened is because I love fashion. I mean, I'm just like, that's my passion. But I'm also an innovator. And with that being said, I took the opportunity because so many people come to me and was like, Kalila, I don't know why I'm coming to you. It seems like you're the right person to come to. I have this problem and I just want to share it with you and see what you think about it. So I was like, okay, well, that's something that I'm, known for doing. And then I made a business out of it, because it was a lot of people that, again, had a need that was bought, that was not being fulfilled, and they didn't want to go to a doctor. Wow. They wanted to say, hey, I have some ideas. I want to bounce off of you. I just don't know how to do them or how to start. And so I created my business based off of the need of the people. And that's what you have to do. Wherever there's a void, because there was a lot of voids in the pandemic. When I say it was a lot, that was your opportunity to take advantage of the pandemic.
Sister Kalila, when God gives you beans, what do?
You make bean soup.
Bean pie.
Bean pie.
I was gonna say bean pie.
Right. Bean pie, bean soup.
Bean soup.
Bean
burgers.
Bean burgers.
Bean burgers. Bean salad.
Bean chip.
I've had those.
Bean loaf. Bean loaf.
It sounds like it's no excuse, family. It sounds like, look, it sounds like if we can turn off the noise, all the noise that says you can't do that, you better not do that, and it's going to get, like Public Enemy said, don't believe the hype. There's so many opportunities to throw yourself into your new reality, family.
Right.
That's right.
Concentrate on those opportunities.
Yes, listen, and before we get to topic 2, I just want to say that if anyone needs any assistance with life coaching and wants to get in contact with Sister Kalila, you want to give them your Facebook page?
Absolutely. So it's Life Works. And honestly, life really works. A lot of people don't think it does. That's why I named my business Life Works, because it really do. Sometimes we don't know how to work life, but life really works. Life Works with Kalila, and that's W. Is that a backslash? Yeah, backslash Kalila on Facebook. And you can inbox me. I will go over some things. I do free consultations. And if we don't gel, I have plenty of people that I know that could help you. See, I'm not just a person that, just deal with, I'm just going to take you because of the money. I'm not about the money. I've never been about any type of money. I've been about solution based.
That's
and
right.
I'm creating a solution base to help you get to the next level. So it's Life Works with Kalila. You can find me on Facebook for now. I
Come
have
on now.
other things that I will going to be branching out with, and then my lovely sister. Oh my God, she's actually my coach.
Come on.
That
Look,
was
only people that don't need a life coach
She
are
not
the people who
look.
ain't trying to win.
She never
Everybody
talks
trying to
about
win
her.
need a
She's
life
never
coach.
look. Sister Michelle never talks about her, but she's a business life coach. That's why she knows so much about business.
Y'all heard that? A business life coach, y'all. Y'all heard that, right?
Business life coach. She never talks about it, but
You
she's
do
a
want to
business
win in
life
business,
coach.
right?
Right.
There
she's
she
So
goes.
she never
very
talks
good.
about that.
There
But
she is.
but she's my
One of the
life
best.
coach. So when you are a life coach, you have to have a life coach. You can't do it on your own. All right. So yeah, I will put my information in the chat for those who are interested in my services. Thank you, Sister Michelle.
You're
Awesome,
very,
awesome,
very
awesome.
welcome. So, moving on to topic 2, building a place of peace of mind. Sorry, building a.
Right.
I think I want to say building a peace of mind. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Can I start? Because
You can start, and while you're starting, can we put the
Please.
other piece in there while you're starting, my dear sis? The PEACE piece.
building. Oh, right.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right. All right, Sister Keila, can you do that?
I can definitely do that.
Okay. So let's talk about peace, building a peace of mind. I'm going to tell you a few things and you can all think about it, right? So there's a few things that I do, at home, and there's some things that I've done outside of the home, right? So there's one thing that I like to do, and I haven't done it in a while, but I typically started doing it, I believe last year, was Reiki.
Sister Michelle.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Reiki. So,
Reiki.
so what Reiki is it's, well, if you find someone who's licensed, right, to do it or certified to do it, it's a whole process where they go through all of your chakras. They can identify, if there's some areas that are being blocked in the body, and they give you recommendations and they talk to you in many various ways to kind of give you the right advice and what right direction that you can take. So that's one. Reiki is what I do. I'm probably due for a tuning up. So Sister Rachel, I'm coming for you. The second one I like to do, of course, is besides prayer, because prayer is just number one. But besides prayer, I meditate in the morning. I try to at least do at least 15 to 30 minutes of meditation. And I say 15 to 30 minutes because usually it takes my mind about 10 minutes to settle down. And what that meditation does is it just allows me to peace. Now, besides that, and I'll leave the rest for the other. Besides that, I've gone to Sedona probably twice into the vortexes.
Without me.
I'm sorry. Next time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It better be after I just heard that. It sounds like
I know, right? I know. It's all about the timing. But
Right.
in Sedona, beautiful vortexes.
Oh, you got to show the
And,
pictures, Sister Michelle.
Oh,
You have to show the pictures.
All right. When y'all are talking, I'm going to try to get to my pictures and I'm going to share it because when I tell you that there was some Zen going on, the energy was awesome. The air was just so what it does is it really recharges you and allows you to let go of a lot of the stress and the drug. So if you ever have an opportunity to go to Sedona, please do. There's a lot of vortexes around. Airport Mesa is one of the best. It has a lot of energy, I mean, you could literally feel the energy actually when you go into Sedona, but Airport Mesa, you really feel it. And there's a peak. All right. So anyway, I'll go let you guys go. While you guys are talking, I'm going to try to get up my pictures for Sedona.
Sister Michelle, you sparked something because you've been thinking that really comes through our senses. You've been talking about energy. You've been talking about a peace of mind. You've been talking about scenery. So, brothers and sisters, I want you to concentrate right now on your five senses. See, some of you all are having a problem right now, even tuning into this conversation because you want to know what's the latest news, what's going. Shh, no. We're unplugging. We're unplugging. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. That has no power in our space right now.
That's
Look at how you can connect daily your five senses.
Uh-oh.
You're
The last
stuck.
suck.
You're stuck in the matrix.
With unpleasurable things. I see my internet's messing up, or something must be going on, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. See, but I'm going to tune into my senses. I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm not going to let that feather me, family. And I'm going to give you two things I think are important for you. One of them I call vitamin me. I know you heard about vitamin D and vitamin C, and this is called vitamin me.
I love that, Brother
And you
Blau.
need to take it daily. Now, there's three ingredients that you need for some vitamin me. You need to be able to see the sky. You need to be able to see some greenery, and you either need to be able to see water or hear water.
Mm.
If you have those three elements, right? Take off. I don't want you going with your music because that's not your music anyway. Your music comes internally. Your music comes from inside, right? And just sit. Now, if you want the best vitamin me experience, at least 30 minutes. But I know life is hectic. Look, you would be shocked if you just took 5 minutes of vitamin me. It recharges you, as Sister Michelle said. Not only does it re-energize you, but it opens up your creativity and it makes the small stuff.
Right.
See, they say don't sweat the small stuff, but some of us got small stuff that we think is big stuff.
Right.
And that puts it back into perspective. Remember, stretching and breathing are the two most important exercises on the planet, and they automatically help create a mind-body balance. So to get that peace of mind, family, stimulate those five senses. You see, like, can you see here? Look at the scenery.
Woo!
And obviously,
Sister
Look how beautiful
Michelle.
that is.
stimulate that, right? Can you imagine what it must smell like out there?
That's
Right?
vitamin me right there.
Vitamin me.
Oh,
Vitamin me,
vitamin
family.
me.
And I'll close by saying one of my great mentors, Dr. John T. Chazelle, who taught on the power of holistic health. He said, when you are in nature,
Ooh.
everything you see that's alive is a sign of how much power and ability you have access to, family. Vitamin me on a daily basis. And remember, the deeper the breath, the better the stretch.
Wow. So, Sister Michelle, can you kind of elaborate on some of the pictures that we're looking at right now?
Oh, well, this one here, let me go back. This one is called the medicine wheel. So this was a Buddhist place where a bunch of Buddhists all came
Mhm.
and they met one year, and they came there for a conference, but they all were praying there. And
Mm.
so as they were all praying there, they built this thing that they called a medicine wheel.
Mm.
And in this medicine wheel, what you do is you walk around it and you give your intentions, right?
Mm.
And then based upon your intentions, things are supposed to come your way and things like that. So this is the premise of the medicine wheel. But as you can see, the statue here, they built this statue, and if you can look in the back, right, there was some positioning here. We didn't get the history on why it was positioned with this peak over here,
Mm.
but there was some reasoning as to why they built this I guess you call it a monk or
That's
This is
the
a
Buddha.
Buddhist.
a
Buddha
Buddhist. There
shrine.
you
The
go.
Buddha.
Buddhist monk behind
Yeah.
this particular
Chinese Buddhist, to be exact.
Chinese. There you go. Thank you. Behind this little mountain here. So I don't know all the history, but this place, I mean, and it was a little rainy that day. People were still gathering to come see this and walk the medicine wheel. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Kind
Yeah.
of, Brother Tony, you were talking about earlier the importance of indigenous cultures and what they have experienced and this whole unplugging thing. they have a hard time doing it because of some of the experiences from what you said earlier.
Absolutely. If I could share a story, because in the family, just in the past 2 months, with the exception of last week, and then started up again this week, but last week was the only week that I didn't receive a phone call about someone passing away, someone dying from COVID or something else. It's been very intense. And so the thought that came to my mind, because it was like constantly getting phone calls, oh, so and so died, so and so died, so and so died. And
Mm.
it pays a toll on you. And I was
Right.
praying to Almighty God a lot that I was not getting desensitized. I hadn't cried in a long time. And so I was asking myself, okay, are you like not feeling anything?
My,
What's
my.
happening here? I was getting very concerned. Um, and then I actually received a phone call. It was I thought the sister was going to pull through, but she didn't. And I received a call that she died. And I received the information in the classroom.
Mm.
And my students saw me. Usually, I'm very like I'm when I'm teaching, I'm cracking jokes, you know. And when I got the information, I told my students, "Give me a moment." And I literally like put my hand on my face because I didn't want to see them see me crying. But they noticed. Like they asked me, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, but I will be."
Mm.
But at that moment, as crazy as it may sound, I was actually very thankful to Allah that I was crying, because it was a sign to me that I was still feeling something.
Mm.
See, right now, a lot of us have become desensitized to all of the death that's taking place. Some of us in the conscientious community have been posting up things about Colin Powell, dying. Oh, see, look, he was fully vaccinated. Look what happened to him. That's not that's not the proper approach, family. And yes, we don't agree with the way that his ideology, his way of going about doing things. But at the end of the day, that's our brother.
Right.
And we have to respect the fact that he passed away, he returned back to the creator himself. I'm talking about his essence.
Right.
And we can't ill express ourselves, not if we are the leadership that our people are looking for to guide us during this very dark hour. And so we have to stay strong. I like to share a picture if we can. Where is it here?
And while Brother Tony's pulling up that picture, I want to challenge primarily the men out there based upon something you said, Brother Tony. Check
Please.
your cry meter, brothers. When's the last time you had an honest, open, and sincere healing release? Oh, I mean, cry, right? Check yourself, brothers, because we can never have a peace of mind if we're not real and in tune with our senses. And some of
That's
us haven't cried a sincere cry in a long time, brothers.
that's real
Mm.
talk, Brother Lyle.
Would you like
Uh,
for me to share it,
I, I
Brother
I got
Tony?
it. I got it here. I
Okay.
was just waiting for
Okay.
Brother Lyle to
Okay.
get that point across. So this is these are Mikasuki um educators. This is they were with the Seminoles for much of the 1800s and into coming into the 20th century. And one thing about the Seminoles here in Florida, they experienced uh, wars, a series of wars with the United States government, in which they were constantly moving from place to place. They ultimately came down to South Florida, and the amount of death that they experienced during that time was just very, very, very painful. Um, they had to hide in swamps. I mean, they were carrying babies, but babies were making noise, so they had to do whatever they can to silence the babies. And sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally, they 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 had to, you know, kill babies. I hate putting it that way, but that's what happened. And so experiencing that over and over again, that that culture of death, but they did it for their ultimate survival of the tribe. That made them desensitized. They shared that story with us in the classroom in one of the schools that I teach at. And they said it was just in recent years that the elders were now doing things like hugging the little children, smiling at them, because they were not doing that before. And so knowing what a culture of death, constant death and stress, what it can do to a people, we have to be cognizant not to repeat that and do the things that are necessary to just really get it together and keep our focus on ourselves and what progress looks like. It's very easy to just get into a zombie-like state, if you will, or just in a state of existence like monotone, no emotion.
So, Brother
we
Tony,
don't want to be like
wait,
that.
but hold on, but Brother Tony, in 2 words, maybe 3. Let me give you 3. Let me give you 3 words. What do you do to build a peace of mind after knowing all of this? 4 words the most. No more.
Here's what I'm gonna give us a very
He
short.
gonna he
I
got
said 3 or 4 words, Brother Tony.
3 or
I
4
don't look,
words.
Sister Michelle. I
$1
don't even know why
million,
you try.
brother
Here's what
Tony,
I
on the
do.
line. $1 million,
No, I'm
brother
I'm
Tony.
gonna tell you my
You
process.
still can't do it.
Ready? No, y'all know how
I
all the
know.
land.
Sister Michelle do too, so I don't even know if she's trying
All
you
right,
like
look.
that.
In the middle of the pandemic, here's what I did. Because I got tired of all the confusion and the misinformation and the talk of death. I would just turn off the TV.
Mm.
You have to do that.
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait
a
a minute. Wait a
revolutionary
minute.
act.
That
That's
goes
a
on to the
revolutionary
next
act.
topic. How to
Whoa.
How
unplug.
to unplug?
Ooh.
Brother Tony, you just described the number one revolutionary. Now, all my revolutionaries out there, right? Yeah, all you, fist throwing, some of you gun toting, some of you all of that, right? It's one of the most revolutionary things that you could ever do
What is
to
it, brother?
save your life, Brother Tony. You just told him. Turn off the tell lie vision. It tells lies to our vision. Our vision lies and tells it back to us, and we end up living a fake reality, family.
That's right.
Tell lie vision.
You got to
Unplug it.
Get it out of the bedroom too. And I don't know how many of us have
Shouldn't be in
TVs in
there.
the bedrooms, but you got to remove the television out of the bedroom. Just get it out of your bedroom, because if you're going to sleep to this type of news and the wording, your brain, remembers, is still recording.
Right,
It's still picking up all this information.
right. That
So,
is
Michelle,
true.
I'm going to be very brief with this one. You know what also should not be in your bedroom? This right here.
Woo! Yes, the
This right here.
cell
For
phone.
2 reasons.
God.
Number one, we're constantly like, this is our faces.
Unplug fast.
Mindlessly.
Fast. Feel the fast coming on.
Number two, the radiation that
Right.
this emits. It has a pretty damaging effect on us if we're sleeping with this in the same room. Keep this out of your room. Put it on the charger, outside of your room, in the living room or wherever else. It should
See,
not be in
Brother
the same
Tony,
room as you when you sleep.
You already challenged some of our people right now. They're like, oh my God, how am I going to live without it? What am I going to do?
I
Oh
wake
my
up in the middle
goodness.
of the night and I
Well,
check my Facebook. I check my
two quick
Instagram. I
things,
check
family.
TikTok. What's
Two
on
quick
there?
things about unplugging.
I put, where I leave mine? I leave mine in the bathroom. So I have a bathroom in my bedroom. So what I do is I leave it in the bathroom and I shut the door. So I put the ringer up. If God forbid something happens, I'm sensitive enough where I could hear the phone ring. So that you may have to do that. Or there's other things that you can do. You can plug up a
Maya.
speaker. There's a tons of things you can do if you're scared, or if well, I gotta have the phone by me because of a family member or whatever. There's always things that you can do. But Brother Tony is right. They're saying the amount of radiation that comes out of this thing is ridiculous. And even though we're on Facebook, social media,
Right.
the way social media is programmed, and what it does. So the news, the thing, that's how we're being controlled, and we're being marketed as a product.
Right.
So I'm not saying, I think we're all on Facebook for various reasons,
Sure.
but recommendations, right? Just take
Right.
some time and look at what is that thing on Netflix? I forgot, what is it called? The social media. What is it? It's
I know what you're
about
talking about.
social media. It's about the
Right.
overuse of social media. I can't,
Right.
for the life of me, the name is not coming up.
We've already unplugged from it.
Right.
Exactly.
But
Go
right.
ahead, Sister Good.
When it-
But to add to what you're saying, Sister Michelle, a wise person told me that we should not get on our phones until afternoon, unless it's dealing with business only. Because during the time you wake up, from the time of noon, you have to be able to renew your mind during that time period. That's why it's called noon. Okay. So when you get up in the morning, the first thing you do is pray. You thank Allah for allowing you to get up in the morning. Okay. When you're doing that, then you should be going through some type of form of ritual when you're actually renewing the mind, making sure that your mind is your mind, not Facebook mind, not Instagram mind, not somebody who's calling you with some drama mind,
Right.
your
the social dilemma
mind.
Mm-hmm.
Then you look at your phone, and I'm pretty sure anybody afternoon that you can tend to, unless you don't have an appointment with that individual, then they can wait until afternoon, even to the point where you can set your messages up. Hey, you have reached so-and-so. I'm unavailable until afternoon. You can call me at this particular time. So therefore, when they get your voicemail, they know next time to call you afternoon.
Well said. That
Sister
reminds
Kim,
me.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was going to say, Brother Loud, that Sister Kim brought up something. I don't. If we can play, we can just let her comments roll through again.
Right.
Key things: reading, meditation, prayer, something motivational, and speaking over your day. Absolutely.
Right.
I just wanted to jump that in, Brother Loud.
Beautiful.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Right
and
on
then
time.
I'll also. Okay,
yes,
go.
No, you go, Jessica.
I also wanted to add how you can unplug. Okay. Right. This is another thing. And then for those of you who we're going to give this is for a book challenge. For those of you who know this actor, the first person that puts the name of this actor in the chat wins volume. Okay, there you go.
Right
those two beautiful books. Beautiful book.
Teachers 2.0.
Teachers 2.0. Okay.
Now, Sister Leela, I gotta let them know now, because I know what some people gonna try to do real quick. You're gonna look at the clip and you're gonna see the face, and you ain't gonna listen to what he's saying, don't you?
But okay, that is true. So this is important. I need you. The reason why we're showing it to you, not because of him, it's because of what. It's because of what he is saying that is so vitally important. And this is one means to how you unplug.
Listen.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
Right, so
I know some of y'all already ready to type. We got you on that. But
I'm doing this for a reason.
Right, exactly. Here we go.
You can never bring somebody up if you don't want to, if they don't want to go up. You can't. No matter how good you think you are, no matter how much you want to tell
them. Can y'all hear it?
Yes, we can hear it.
Can everyone hear it?
Yes, we can hear it. We can hear it.
Uh-oh. We can hear it. Just play it.
Okay. All right. Here we go again.
Here we go.
I think I learned in life, you can never bring somebody up if you don't want to, if they don't want to go up. You can't. No matter how good you think you are, no matter how much you want to tell them, you can help them. If they don't want to go up, there's nothing you can do. 100%. But the reverse is not true. Somebody bad could bring a good person down. They can.
100%.
Because the negativity in the world is much, much stronger than the positive sometimes. And the negative people can bring you down. So I stay away from negative people.
You're right.
I just
Ooh, that was perfect.
Stay
You sound like a
away
fellow New
from
Yorker.
negative
You
people.
know what I mean?
Anybody get that book yet?
You know,
Nobody
this
got
is
that
how
book
we
yet?
talk in New York, you know, with the
Nobody's
hand.
got that book yet.
Brother Lyle Fachakalu. Hey, who
Powerful
can tell us
words,
who the
right?
actor
So we're going to
is?
be looking is for somebody to tell us who that actor
The
is.
first one
But
in the
did you
chat.
hear?
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said?
Right.
I sure did.
Can we be honest for a minute, family? I'm so glad you played that, Sister Kalila, right?
Yes.
Because the biggest thing is, right? We all want to unplug, and we know we need to unplug,
Right.
but do we have the courage
And the
and the
strength.
strength
Come
to
on.
unplug? Two very important things about unplugging, family.
Right.
One, I got to take you to the Nike school. I got to take you there. Just do it.
Right.
There's so many things we
Yeah,
say.
he
I
in the
need to
Bronx
do.
Tale.
I need to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. But what's his name? It's getting closer. It's getting
What's the
Maya's
name?
keeping up on it. She's gonna get that book. I see it coming
Don't break my little heart.
Sister Maya already got a book.
now. She's about to get another one.
Get one for her family. Get one
about to
for
get
the
another one.
family.
Right. But family,
Oh,
No,
Sister Maya
look.
won.
there it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
Maya
son of a
got
queen.
it.
Y'all
We
give
gonna
Maya
get
some
you
love.
one
She got
special delivery.
volumes
Hey,
1 and
Michelle's
2.
doing it too. All right, come on.
And can I
Oh,
also say something about
Sister
that?
Maya, you didn't get your books yet?
No,
I'm gonna follow up. Look,
What book is that?
the volume 1 and volume 2.
Oh, okay.
Look,
Yeah, we're gonna make sure you get that. So
listen, we have another distribution department.
work on that, right?
We gonna make it happen.
Okay, we're gonna definitely work on that. But you're gonna now get 4. So you can
So
share
now
it with
you
a
have
friend.
to pass it
Yeah,
on.
with-
That's
with-
what
Right.
we're gonna do.
Yeah, man.
You still got it.
We're
I
working
wanna
on
make
that.
these 3 points right there. The whole
We'll
Nike
get you,
piece,
Sister
family.
Maya. We'll get you, Maya. Don't worry.
There's so many things that we say that we're going to do, and we're always trying to wait for the right moment, or wait for the right day, or wait for the right time.
Right.
Some of these things are so vital to our health, family. You just have to just do it.
Right.
The other thing is the power of a fast.
Oh,
Some of you think about fasting, and the only thing you think about is abstaining from food,
Right.
no,
right? You
much
could
more.
you could fast from negative people. You could fast from negative thoughts. You could fast from the tail eye vision. You could fast from social media. And what you find yourself doing is when you do those things, see, because you're not just unplugging to be unplugged, you're unplugging to cleanse. You're unplugging to rejuvenate. You're unplugging to divorce yourself from negativity, family. So look, failure is not an option when it comes to unplugging. So remember that. The fasting concept and the Nike concept. Just do it. Just do it.
And not only to add to that, when you're talking about the fasting mechanism, it takes discipline.
Right.
Absolutely.
And the only way you can unplug from anything is discipline. You know, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan stated that, and I'm paraphrasing, if you cannot discipline your stomach, you cannot discipline your mind. If you cannot discipline your mind, you cannot discipline your people. And an undisciplined person is somebody you cannot trust.
Soon to be savage.
Drop the mic.
Soon to be savage.
Listen, we're not going to say it. We're going to leave it right there, and we're going to move on to topic 4 because that was it. That was perfect, Mr. Kalila. Look, perfect. All right. So, topic number 4. Where is the balm?
What a question. Now y'all see that it does not. Let me talk to don't mind me. I'm from the hood, so I gotta clarify some things first because I know there's some other people out there from the hood. That does not say where is the bomb. Family.
Oh Lord.
Right. I gotta clear.
What is it?
Real for people. It says where is the balm? BALM.
Right.
Balm is a healing point. It's an application of some practices that brings about a healing. And if we're to be honest, through this last year and a half, there hasn't been much balm placed, much
Right.
healing, which means that makes us sick and diseased. Look at the word disease, family.
Mm.
Dis-ease. So our system is not at ease. And so I know where some of that balm is. And it's just so beautiful that we're having this discussion right here and right now in the season of our Holy Day of Atonement, which was celebrated just this past weekend, family.
Come on, that's right.
And when you begin to think about the value and the power, some of y'all didn't know we had a holy day. That's see, some of y'all have not unplugged from the white man's hell of a holidays.
Right.
And you haven't plugged into your own holy days. We have a holy day that was established with the Million Man March, the Holy Day of Atonement, reconciliation, and responsibility. Can I show them a quick clip from Minister Ishmael talking about that special holy day? Because
Absolutely.
family, balm is healing. And all we're getting on those social media platforms, a lot of times, all we're getting is talking heads. And the question about, the scripture, is there a balm in Gilead? There's a balm in the process of atonement.
That's right.
And so I want you to take a look at this, family.
Celebrate the historic Million Man March and observe this day established 26 years ago as a holy day of atonement, reconciliation, and responsibility. The Day of Atonement in the Bible was established by Aaron. It is found in the 16th chapter of the book of Leviticus. So on the occasion of the Million Man March on October the 16th, the Holy Day of Atonement was established for us. And as Aaron was a prophet, the brother and chief helper of Moses, so is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, the chief helper of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We thank the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for bringing us together on that day 26 years ago. Our deepest thanks and gratitude and appreciation to all of those who participated, all of those who helped to make that day the greatest day of gathering and assembly in human history. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, quote, that day, October the 16th, 1995, at the capital of the greatest nation on earth and in the history of the last 6,000 years, became the capital of Black America and Black people in the world. It was a day of tranquility, peace, and contentment of mind never before seen in America. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan further said in his reflection of that great day that as long as we stay in the spirit of atonement, reconciliation, and responsibility, the mind of Satan will die a natural death among us.
Did you hear that, family?
Yes.
Right?
Words.
It'll die a natural death.
Right.
There is a balm, not just in Gilead, family. There's a balm that we've been given in those beautiful 8 steps of atonement and how
That's
to work
right.
through our problems and overcome them and become in a perfect union with God. So don't you get so caught up in all of this media hype. And as they continue to do other things to try to make you think there's this needed and this needed, there's already a balm any healing, family.
Brother Lyle, if I could share a personal testament, because especially right now, like since we were put in shelter in place last year, all the way up to the present, I had to ask myself, how have I been unjust to myself? As we say in our prayers as Muslims, oh Allah, I've been unjust to myself, and I confess my faults. So we ask for protection to the Creator for protection of all of our faults. But see, we can't just do that and do nothing, and then that's wishful thinking. Every morning I had to put in a regimen of prayer, as Sister Kim mentioned. I had to incorporate prayer every single morning. That's the first thing I do. Working out, building up this immune system by working out every single morning. While I'm working out, I'm putting up lectures by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for guidance. Or this is something else that I did. I made the determination that if I was going to have more time to myself, which I didn't have any time before to myself, I'm going to further weaponize, on a positive level, weaponize my mind. Get into the books. Some of the books you see here back here, but my whole place is full of books. I took the opportunity to read each and every day. You ask every average adult, how many books do we read a year? We get so busy, we get caught up. It's not like how it was during college, where they forced us to read 6 and 8 books, fast, But now I made a determination. I'm going to read this. I'm going to read that. And I'm going to become a master of this particular topic. I myself, my area is history. There are particular things that I had questions about in history. And I want to become more equipped to teach the children that I teach and adults that I teach. So I made a firm determination for myself. During this time, I'm going to be a master in these particular areas. And I've, with Allah's grace and mercy, I've been doing that, and I'm going to increase doing that, And anyone out there just looking to pick up any skill, right now is the time, family. Right now is the time to build up this mind, build up this body, and improve self. That is doing for self. Because if we don't do that, we are not really working out what we have to work out with ourselves, with our Creator, and our destiny and our mission in life.
Great segue to our next topic. Next segue to our topic: maintain your own sanity.
Wow, a great philosopher once said on that point, dear family, because there's broken glass everywhere. People pissing in the alley like they just don't care. It makes me wonder sometimes what makes me keep from going under. Like a jungle sometimes.
Wait, you forgot the most important part.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Great philosophy though, family, because look, let's be real. Family, do you understand that we live in a crazy world? So crazy people are seen as sane, and people who are sane are seen as crazy. So not only do you think people who are crazy, sometimes you think your own self is crazy because your sanity goes against the sin-sick world that we live in, family.
Right.
So
that is true.
Look, if you don't have practices to keep your own sanity, now for those of you who've already lost it and they've already put you in one of them backwards jackets, I was trying to tell you before they were coming with the backwards jacket.
Hold on. Follow the light. Look into the light, Marianne.
You said follow the light. Wait a minute. Now hold on, because I have to show this, right? Because sitting in a house sometimes, when you have other people in the house with you tend to lose a little bit. So I'm gonna show y'all a picture because I decided to do something that scared the heebie-jeebies out of me, but I was like, I'm gonna stop being chicken, right? Let me show you what I dragged David to do. Hold on. See that? That's me. I did Skype.
Are you
what?
Are you in the air? Wait a minute. Is that Sister Michelle not on the ground?
This is it.
You don't make me get a honk. I don't honk. Sister Michelle.
Are you flying, Sister Michelle?
What?
I was flying. I did
Wow.
indoor skydiving. And hold on, wait a minute now. That's my son. That's
Watch
David.
it now.
What?
Oh, I believe you can fly.
I
What did that
So-
feel like, Sister Michelle? Talk about that feeling, because I know it had to be something
Right.
about just that
You know
exhilaration, something.
It was, you know what? It was just like when we got there, I was a little nervous, right? This is gonna follow the light. I mean, I promise you, when we got there, it was like, I wasn't sure. I was like, oh my God, I thought I was gonna be in some big old, but it was really interesting because there's a certain way you have to, before you get in to do the skydiving, you have to position your body in a certain way.
Mm.
And I mean, I promise you, it was really difficult. You know what I mean? Because you gotta stick your hands out. Your neck has to be a certain way.
Right.
And I mean, it was really tough. And they actually teach you how to do it before you get in there. So it's like
Superhero
look all
training
crazy, all in the tube, where everybody looking at you, looking like, look at that crazy lady. So, but when I got in there. And we started, and you can go all the way up, and they take you all the way up, and it's like there's all this wind, and it takes you up, and literally you're going around this thing, and I mean it was really interesting, but I was really like nervous, but I conquered the fear. I was bored, so I was like, I need to do something. But because I'm scared of heights, I'm a little scared of cats, but we had the best time.
Now.
Yeah, right, exactly. Now I'm like, I'll do it anytime. And it's like, you can go up and down, and you can fly up and fly down if you do a couple of lessons. But yeah, I had a good time. I got out, I did something. I kept my mask on.
And you know what else, Sister Michelle? I can just tell as you describe it, when we do things like that,
Right.
we have things that are called endorphins that are released.
Mm-hmm.
And family, this world is not interested in you releasing endorphins unless
Right,
it's something that they're making you pay money for, that they're getting for. So you gotta understand, we have to do things like that, so we won't lose our mind. Now, some of y'all be like, "This Michelle, she crazy. Look at she over there flying. She crazy. Crazy." No, you crazy because you staying stuck in your mud.
Right.
Your
Right.
white
Out of the comfort
man-made
zone.
mud. That
Gotta
mud.
get out.
Get out that comfort zone.
And the thing is, and I'm glad that you shared that, Sister Michelle, because me and my husband actually went painting. Yes.
Tell us.
My sister actually her birthday is today.
Let's go.
And she invited us to I think a lot of people know about this. This is something very new. It's called sip and paint, which I wasn't sipping. Disclaimer.
You sure you weren't sipping, Sister Khalil?
I wasn't sipping.
Okay.
I was just painting. Disclaimer. For those of you who are Muslim, I do not sip. The only thing I sip is water. All right. So back to the broadcast. At first I told my sister, I said, nah, I really don't want to paint. Nah, I'm good. You can keep the paint. So I get there. First of all, the ambiance was beautiful. I mean, it was just wonderful. I mean, my sister really know how to throw a beautiful event. And when I got there, I was like, okay, everybody else was painting. So I was like, okay, I'll paint. All right. So I get there, I'm in front of my canvas, and what they do, they already kind of draw something that everybody actually is supposed to be painting, right? Mm-hmm. So I get there, and I'm very, very artsy. I love being very detailed in my art and coming up with ideas. So my husband see that I'm over there painting, and he says, I want to paint. I
said, imagine that.
Look at that.
I'm like, babe, you gotta paint.
Right. Married couples alert. Hear the rest of this story.
Did he do it, and was he good?
Couples, Don't miss the rest of this story. All you married couples, listen.
Not only was he good,
Come on.
everybody was going over to look at his painting. They was like,
wow.
Yeah, they were like,
That's
Sean, did you
awesome.
really do this? Oh my God, this is really nice. Did your wife help you with this? And I'm like, I'm over here. He's over there. How can I help him with the painting? You know?
Well, of course you did.
Well,
Sister Kalila, you should go. You should be showing your husband.
I am. I'm gonna get it. But the moral of it is never, for those married couples who are wondering what's going on in our relationship.
Right.
Is there something that we need to be doing extra?
My.
Right.
What you need to be doing extra is continuing to court.
Ooh, somebody missed
like that, Sister Kalila.
He's teaching to me. I don't know about the rest of y'all out there right now, but wait a minute, Sister Kalila, it's too important. Y'all better be listening up here, or the divorce rate's going to continue to skyrocket.
Always.
Very, very true.
If my husband never sat down to take the opportunity to do that, I would have never knew that my husband had that skill.
Wow.
That's courting. That's literally finding out really what your husband likes and what your husband does well. And he did it very well. I was very impressed.
Beautiful testimony.
He got some kudos.
Much
that
love,
night.
big brother. Much love. Salute, big brother.
But I am going to show you our paintings momentarily.
All right.
Hey, look, so look, that whole courtship piece, family, even with yourself,
right?
You trying new things, doing new things, it brings things out of you.
Right.
And I just want to add one more ingredient as my last piece to this whole how to maintain your sanity. It's been a secret weapon that's been kept under wraps for years.
Tell it.
Right? But now this weapon has to come out of the bag. It's more dangerous than nerve gas, family. I'm telling you. Look, it's even more powerful. It's more powerful than the most oppressive forces you could ever come against. You know what it is? Laughter.
Come on, tell it.
Laughter.
Oh,
Laughing. I want all of you all to make me a promise. You ain't got to do it right now, but I want you to make me a promise that in the next 24 hours, you can get by yourself if you don't want to be embarrassed, nothing like that. And I want you to attempt your most guttural laugh, your most loud, obnoxious laugh, and watch how you end up feeling. Once you laugh, you could be going through all kinds of things, but there's something about the science of laughter that allows us to ease our stress of these crazy folk in this sick, crazy world. What you got for us, Sister Gilead? What you got?
All right, so here it is.
What?
The masterpiece. Wow.
This is my husband's painting.
What? Yeah, you inspired that one, Sister.
Brother Sean.
Look at that.
But look at
come on.
Look at this. This is like beautiful, right?
And painting is therapy. You all know that, right? Painting is actually a therapy.
Yeah. Now,
very much so.
This is mine.
All right, Sister Gilead.
Got two artists in the family.
Right.
You guys both did a beautiful job.
Right. So I thought that was like, I enjoyed myself.
That was nice, Sister Gilead.
Very, very nice. And also just to add to that, your weekend introduces your week.
Whoa, somebody missed that. Say that again. Say that one more again.
Your weekend introduces your week. It really all depends on what you're doing in your weekend that ushers your weekday. So you have to make sure that you're living your best life during your weekend.
That means don't end week, family.
Right. That is, and we did this during the weekend, and oh my God, I had a very successful right, and it sets the tone for the week.
Beautiful.
Yes, it does. That's very good. Listen, these are advices about maintaining your own sanity. I just want to keep bringing it up. Maintaining your own sanity. These are things that you can do to keep it all together up here.
Right. That is true. Absolutely.
Also want to add in the whole concept, family, of listening to righteous music. Right? Righteous music. Now, notice we said, now some of y'all trying to guess what kind of music Brother Loud talking about. Y'all cut that out. Righteous music comes in all kinds of forms.
All different forms.
Righteous music could be in any genre of music, but not only is the tone in the tempo right, the messaging is right. And those algorithms and those vibrations and those beta and delta vibes that are coming to you, they sync with harmony when it's on truth. Right? When we get messages and music that's based upon lies and deceit and mistrust, it disrupts us. And so we get crazy on the inside trying to deal with the craziness on the world outside, family.
Right.
Righteous music. And I want to say this about jazz.
Ooh, come on, because I love me some jazz.
A lot of people, they try, well, what's the big thing? Jazz music allows for the creativity of your mind to flow and to go against the rhythm of the norm. Right? And so, family, if you want to keep your sanity, start introducing yourself to some authentic jazz music and watch your mind travel on different vibrations. And you already know, right? We did it before on a show way back in the beginning. You know, have you ever heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan play the violin? It'll do everything that our topics 1 through 5
that's right
have described tonight.
Absolutely.
Just by taking that in.
Brother Lau, can I bear witness to what you have to say?
Come on.
In the classroom, I actually begin the class as students are walking in. There's a certain tone. Like today, some of y'all are going to laugh, but I mean, the topic was ancient Kemet or ancient Egypt. And I looked it up on YouTube. Traditional Egyptian music mixed with hip hop beats. I'm a hip hop head. I got with some hip hop. But it changes. Well, you see students like pulling on each other and going wild in the hall. When they come to my class, they're like, "Ooh, there's a whole vibe. Go get your notebook. Go have a seat." And like they like the vibe. It gets them in a whole other frame of mind. And so playing, and I bear witness to that, Brother Lyle, to just keeping that ambiance in the home. Sister Kalila, that artwork.
Yes.
Up somewhere in the home where you two like side by side to one another. The next time you get into an argument, it brings back happy memories.
Beautiful, Brother Tony.
Yeah, I love it.
Man, look at that.
Happy memories. Ooh, Brother Tony, you struck another nerve.
Come on.
Y'all ever been with the family and you just start talking about those happy, good old times?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got family. That's healthy.
That is healthy.
That's healthy. So look, if you haven't done it already, I know most people are zoomed out of Zoom, but zoom in on your family.
That's
talk about some of them. Talk about some of them good old days. Some of that good old. Remember when you did such and such? It keeps us sane in this crazy world.
Look at Sister comment. My living room looks like Wynwood with my family art.
Beautiful.
Oh my Lord!
But that's your therapy.
Wynwood is graffiti Mecca. The world graffiti Mecca down here. So
school us, Brother Maya and Brother Tony.
Right, but Wynwood's very interesting though. For those who don't hear it in Miami, you know, to be honest, it used to be less than the hood. You know how you got the hood, and then you got the homeless hood. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Did you just say?
Yeah, you got the hood, and then you got the homeless hood.
Right.
So Yeah, Winwood was the homeless hood.
Mm.
Yeah, you're
Right.
right.
Got changed around.
Absolutely
And,
right. Yeah.
Mhm.
and Art Basel coming here and then begin to take up some of that area. But it was actually a famous black artist that came out of Overtown who used to be a homeless man by the name of Purvis. Uh, what's his name? Purvis Ellis.
Mm.
And he used to write on doors and fixtures, became a world famous artist. Long story short, Winwood now is a mecca for artwork
That's
all
true.
around the world.
Mm.
And it was built from the ground up. So family, don't be afraid to build your reality. Don't be afraid to build your happiness. But you
Mm,
got to put time. Got to put time in.
absolutely.
Right.
All right.
My,
So
my,
listen.
my classroom looks like a museum, Brother Lyle.
It does.
Some of you seen my classroom.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm gonna post up some new pictures of my classroom. If you go to my Facebook page, you see like this mural that I'm developing of my students' work outside of my classroom.
Right.
I told the administrator I'm going to colonize the other side of the hall
Colonize.
starting tomorrow. So yeah, she said, "Go ahead. We have nothing on these walls right now."
If you don't want to try nothing else we talked about tonight, and you're not brave enough to try any of these things, go pop in some Frankie Bev and some maize.
Come on.
Oh man, that always gets the
Oh,
party
that's
pumping.
Let me know what's going to happen
Yeah.
after that. Mhm.
That gets the party
Hype.
pumping.
Universally.
All right. Listen, we got to keep it moving, family. I know we want to continue, but what we got to do
Come on now.
is we need to move
Come
to
on.
the
Say
what?
Treat a week.
Treat the
Treat a
week.
week.
Y'all know we
Treat a
unplugging, but we ain't unplugging from keeping you healthy though. Come on
Treat a
now.
week.
That's right. What we got this week? We got cat's claw.
Cat's claw.
Don't
Cat's
freak out, family. Don't freak
claw.
out. We are not abusing animals. Some of you just need to just listen. Just listen before you get all up on that.
Oh my god! All right, so who has the information on cat? Oh my lord, cat claw.
Cat's claw. Yes. So I have that information. And here it is. So the benefits of cat's claw.
Mhm.
Okay, now we're getting older in age.
Come on, man. Uh-oh. Who you talking about?
I was gonna say, who you talking about this to?
Oh, okay. I'm
No,
sorry.
please,
I'm the only one that deals with arthritis. Okay, so well, you know,
Come on.
cat's
Make it
claw
plain.
helps me with my arthritis.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop sharing really quick. I gotta share this.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Y'all talk about cat claw? I got one for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
All right. I'm done. All right.
See, laughter, family. Hey, look, it keeps you sane. It keeps you sane.
Okay, Sister Glenn, I'm sorry. Go back.
I'll have some.
Oh god.
cat's claw. The benefits of cat's claw. First of all, arthritis.
Mm.
And we ain't talking about author. We talking about
Come on.
the writers. We talking about the
You talking
compound.
about like when they get like this, right?
Right, right, like the cat's claw, right? You just can't move, right?
Cat claw needs some cat claw.
Absolutely.
God, please.
The other one, it also helps with cancer.
My.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it also boosts the immune system.
Here we
Right.
go. You know we need that.
Mm.
It does exchange DNA repair. So
Whoa.
I know that I deal with a lot of repair in my DNA. So
Wow.
this is very good for that.
DNA repair.
Used for antiviral affections.
That sound familiar, family? You know any viral infections going around these days?
Look.
Good stuff.
Okay, here you go. Stamina and energy.
Uh-oh.
Did
Right.
you say stamina?
You meaning stamina?
Stamina.
Stamina and energy.
Stamina. Oh, stamina. Okay.
Folks are going after the cat's claw now. She got your attention, didn't she? Mhm.
They're like, where can I get it, sister?
Okay, and strengthener. It's a strengthener.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Anti-AIDS HIV treatment.
Did you all hear that?
Are you
Anti.
serious?
That means
Ooh,
don't want it,
hearing
won't
it
get it.
right now.
Don't want it, won't get it. Anti.
Right.
Cat's claw.
Stroke prevention.
Look at that.
Anti-inflammatory.
Mm.
It says that it's also an antioxidant.
Sis Cleel, I gotta stop and ask right now.
Really?
Where
Yes.
where does this come from, this cat's claw?
Woo.
Listen,
look.
it's an herb.
My goodness.
It's
Okay.
actually an herb. You know, it's so funny because a lot of people they overlook it, but it's something that you know you can always order from Amazon.
This
You
is
know,
true.
but you know they tell you not to use so much of it. But
Mhm.
it is a healer. But anything that's too much is not good.
Yeah, this is true.
But it does have very unique benefits to help, you know, with all of these ailments. Pain relief,
Mm.
treatment for bowel or that oh my god,
Digestive
intestine.
issues,
Yeah,
intestine.
intestinal.
Irritable
Yeah,
bowel
intestinal,
movement,
right.
all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
intestinal, right.
Wow.
Lyme disease,
Wow.
healing
Lyme disease
effects.
too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Anti,
You know, I got cat's claw too. I'm gonna have to break it back
yeah. Anti toxics. So for those who took the vaccination,
Wow, okay.
Cat's claw.
Anti-toxins. All right. Cat's claw.
those who took the vaccination, you definitely need to try to make a tea out of this. Anti-allergy. So right now is allergy season.
Yes, Lord, it is.
Man.
My.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Circulatory system benefits.
Okay. Moving the body around. All right.
Yeah, so it's a tonic and an anti fatigue,
huh? Keep you strong.
Keep you
getting tired.
strong.
Now, this last one, Kalila, you're gonna have to let people sit down before you tell them this one. Okay. This last one for cat's claw. Y'all not ready for this about cat's claw. Y'all not ready.
Come on, they ready for it, brother.
It's a contraceptive.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
6 babies later, I'll find some cat's claw.
Hilarious.
6 babies later.
What are you gonna blame it on? Cat's claw.
We have a disclaimer. Take this stuff at your own risk. Don't blame yourself for this religion.
You at your own
You told me to take the cat's claw. I don't know what happened. You know what happened.
So Maya, that's an excellent question. What you can do, you can actually put it in a seasoning.
Okay, that's right.
You can actually do a tea. You can actually blend it in a tea, because I know that a lot of people who do like herbal teas, they actually have that blender. You can actually do it and make it very fine and just kind of sprinkle it in your tea.
Okay.
Yeah, you can actually, because it's not really good when you taste.
It's got a weird taste. I only
mix it up.
I take it in the capsules. I don't.
Yeah. Or it is capsule based. You can do it in capsule there, but when you put it in a capsule, you burp.
You gotta swallow it really quick with some orange juice. But
yes.
I'm gonna say this one thing, because we're right at the 8:30 mark. I think we're doing well tonight, family. But anyway, this last thing I'm going to share with you guys, if you're thinking about like getting different herbs, like instead of buying it in a capsules, you want to buy fresh herbs. There is a machine called Magic Butter that you can actually use to extract from the leaf the oil from it. Like, you know how people make the essential oils? They use this machine called Magic Butter. If you utilize it and you whatever leaf you want to put in there, it extracts the oils from it, and then you can have that essential oil right at your fingertips. You don't have to go to the store. It's very natural. So you can do it with cat's claw, any kind of leaf or anything like that. it extracts it, and you can get your own essential oil. So anyway, that could be an opportunity and some health all tied in one. Anyway,
Wow.
so that's my tip.
I tell you, family, just think about it. How much money did we save you this week, family? Think about all those dollars and all those doctor bills that we have spent. Well, just on the last one alone, but that's another story. But family, you got to understand these tips, these trees of the week that we've been giving you, family. You could rebuild your whole family's health system.
Wow.
And you can also get this from the Whole Food cat's claw. So
Cat's claw.
whenever you in Whole Food or
there's Fresh Markets, there's what at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's.
There's a few of them out there that you can tackle. But
and Amazon, you know.
Oh no. If all those fails,
if all those
Amazon.
Google Amazon. Anyway. So we are at 8:30. And
we good.
We have
a question. We have a question.
Oh, we got questions?
Oh, what is the name of it again?
Magic Butter. It's called Magic Butter.
Do you have a picture of it, Sister Michelle, by any chance?
If you give me 2 seconds, I sure will.
Magic butter coming at you right now, family.
It's coming right now because it's really good. And I think here, I can show my screen. I can show you what it looks like. Let's see, magic.
Ain't no parquet here, family. This is the real deal.
I was about to say the same thing.
Wait, what'd you say, Brother Loud?
Ain't no parquet here. What they got? Parquet, almost butter, all that stuff.
No margarine. No margarine.
I say butter. You say parquet.
Say butter. Okay. So this is what it looks like, Sister Maya. It's magic butter.
Oh, that was Sister Michelle, I think.
Beautiful.
Asked a question.
It was Maya or Sister who?
Sister Michelle. I mean, not Sister Michelle, Sister Kim.
Okay.
Oh, Sister Kim. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Maya. So this is what the machine looks like.
Wow.
Yeah, easily infuse your herbs into butter, oils, tinctures, and more. So it's really good. It works very well.
You just started somebody's business. I think you just gave somebody an opportunity out the pandemic.
Listen, okay. All I ask for is you utilize my business services. I do a lot. I can help you. No, I'm only kidding.
Make it happen.
All right.
Sister Maya said, Brother Tony, you need to do a fireside chat with her husband.
Us as Latinos, we love putting on like the extra cologne and like people can smell us from blocks away and everything. Essential oils is the way to go.
Oh Lord! All right. So, any other questions before we do our closing rounds, Brother Tony? Anything else? That's it.
No, I'm good. This has been a very successful and awesome program. Let's keep guiding our people to safety, and that's what we did tonight. Just unplugging, doing the things that we need to do right now, family. Do the things that will breed success in our lives. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve you all as the 7th Region Coalition. I'm your brother, Tony Muhammad. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve you, family.
Praise be to Allah. So, Brother Lau, I'm going to throw it back up to you, but I just want to thank the audience for joining us this evening. You know what we do. Facebook, like, share. We're on IG still. We're still on YouTube. Just try to catch us there. Any questions that you have, you can always email us at 7th Region Coalition @gmail.com. 7th Region Coalition @gmail.com. If you have any questions, anything that you want to know about, anything that we've talked about, any kind of herb or anything like that, please let us know. Go back and listen to our shows, phenomenal shows that we had. Share them with your family and your friends. It's been, of course, an honor and a pleasure, your sister Michelle, your moderator for this evening, to have been here with my family. So I enjoyed myself. Brother Lau, will hand it back up to you.
You got to use your official title.
You got it good now, right?
You have to use your official title, Sister Michelle. You know what it is, right?
No.
The
hostess with the
I was like, I don't know.
Right.
I wear many hats. Anyway.
So look, my closing remarks there, family, I need my team to help me because my closing remarks are real simple. I want you all to go back and listen to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in 1995 as he talked about
Ooh.
the 8 steps of atonement.
Come on
Now,
now.
there's a link I put up there right now, but I don't know how to put the link so that the other brothers and sisters can get it. But if you go to the Facebook page, I can at least show you where you can get it from, family,
Okay.
because it's important to listen to those 8 steps of atonement because they describe a whole process. Oh, somebody got them up there already.
Praise
But
be to God.
I just want to show you the Facebook page that you can actually go to. This Facebook page right here called the Nation of Islam. And then you just go, you can see here, this is the
Well,
video.
some of us are here because it's history making. Some of
So it's definitely history making for you to have that opportunity to hear the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan talk about these 8 steps of atonement. They work in every avenue of your life, family.
That's right.
So that's my closing remark. And thank you all for unplugging with us tonight. Thank you for unplugging with us tonight. Sister Kalila.
You know,
Other way, but loud.
Kalila.
There you go.
Hey, all right.
There you go.
okay, brother Lau, I'm appalled
What she said, she's appalled.
because I really wanted to actually go over those 8 steps of atonement. That's very important. I think we definitely need to touch on those because we have a lot of families right now that are being separated because one don't want to take the vaccination and the other wants to take the vaccination, and families are being separated. Nations are being separated.
Right.
Countries are being separated because of a vaccination.
Come on.
Wow.
And what beautiful way to identify that with the 8 steps of atonement. I don't think that we should, take it lightly. If you want to kindle anything with anyone, the best thing in the world is to atone.
That's right.
That's right. Praise be to God.
So, if you don't mind, Brother Lau, I think we definitely need to bring that back up next. Because it's one thing to say I'm sorry.
Come on now.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Right. Is it right? I'm sorry.
I am for real.
Right.
You know what?
Right.
How do we show that we are for real?
Right, exactly. And that's the atonement process. And it's a process.
Right.
It's not just saying we're sorry.
That's right.
Okay. So we're going to go over that and we're going to show you how it works. Because when you go through this process, that means, and it's a dialogue. It's not a monologue.
Come on.
It's not even an argument.
Come on now.
You found love on a 2-way street, right? You're going to find atonement on a 2-way street.
Exactly. So we have to be mindful of that. And so I want to definitely, if you don't mind, Brother Lau, bring that back to the reality of our next Thursday talk, just to break those things
Let's
down.
do it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Praise be
And
to God.
I'm going to get that
No,
back.
Tony
He
already.
gave his closing remarks.
You
You better pass that
Give
baton where
it
it belongs,
back to
Brother
Brother
Tony.
Lau.
Right,
Back
get
loud, Brother Lau.
There we go.
I got it, Brother Tony. I got it.
Now you got
Make sure I got the right
all
number.
right.
Is that 7? Yeah, that's 7 right there, family, right? 7 weeks going to show.
One day we'll get the fingers right. I
Love you,
promise
family.
you. One day.
7.
I'm doing it this way.
Love you, family.
Love you,